And we are doing a podcast. The three best friends that anyone ever had doing a podcast. Thank you guys so much for dealing with my funky monkey ass yesterday. God, I wanted to put my fist through the computer, but I wanted the computer to be in my lap, so I was punching myself also in my own balls.
The conversation yesterday, which involved you vaguely saying that it's been a lot dealing with a bunch of friends and family coming in, and then for the first image to be you in that shirt, I can't even tell what's on it, but the sky blue and the bunch of multicolored somethings really sealed the deal for me. Just like you're wearing this fun summer shirt, and in your head you're like, if I had 18 bullets, I'd kill these 18 people. If I had 17
bullets, if I had 2 bullets, both for me.
Both into my left and right ball.
Yeah, I would let them live and just be like, you know what? Maybe it's my problem. Maybe I'm the issue. Goodbye. I'll be in Susu's crib. I'll be in the pack and play. Don't move me. I'm sleeping, baby. I'm sleeping, honey, forever. Yeah, dude. It's been a lot. I mean, Emily rules, Hannah rules, Susu rules. And I love my mother-in-law. I love Jim, but they're on a hike. If they come home early, guess what? It's suddenly going to be opposite day. Okay? So follow the lead on that one, boys. Okay, let's practice. Oh, hey, it's opposite day. Yeah, my sister did a great job at the party and didn't make me deeply embarrassed that she was my sister for 4 hours. That didn't happen. It's opposite day.
You had a good time. Dude. You didn't have to deal with a bunch of babies.
Mm-mm. Everyone who came to the party should have been there for sure. Everyone who showed up definitely invited, so that was cool. That was great. Great party. No one suffered a terrible calamity at 1 a.m. that spiraled everyone on mushrooms into a deep abyss. That didn't happen.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to out anyone, but a very good comedian and friend of ours, their cousin died in a drunk driving crash at like 1:30 East Coast time, or no, Mountain time. And then we were all just like, oh no, death is everywhere. Even if you are having a funky good time, even if you are vibing to the max, it doesn't matter. You can still be struck down. Yeah, so that was gnarly.
Damn.
Thankfully, that didn't happen.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. No, it doesn't have to be opposite day right now because I'm alone.
Did any fruit end up on the roof, or were you able to keep that promise?
I ended up on the roof with a rifle because I had to. Animal control said if I didn't shoot Sophie down, someone else was going to. So
she went full Guo. She was the original Gui Guo, and she reclaimed the throne. It sounds like.
I mean, God bless her. She just wants to party, and she wants everyone to party as hard as she does. Which is impossible, because if everyone partied that hard, we would create a hole in the universe that would suck the earth through it. She just creates so much momentum. And then when no one's like following her down that path she's cut in the mountainside, she's like, well, everyone's, she might say a slur here and there. Everyone's being a jerk, translate that. You guys are all being jerks. I hope you're enjoying celebrating Pride Month, you jerks. It's good that all you jerks got your own month. You jerkwads. Yeah, dude, it was just a lot. And then yesterday, like I don't know. Should I just start from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go off, King.
Well, I just want to say
real quick though.
Yeah.
I want to say, because I keep thinking about it. Last episode, I did a quick impression of some black folks in the crowd at Hyenas, and said, "This motherfucker spitting," and your face either lit up or you were judging me, and either way, shut up, because you code switch. That's you every episode. Is doing, but you do like an old-timey fucking Civil War impression of you would do the same impression of an 18-year-old black guy and a 92-year-old black grandfather. And
Yeah.
so I hope that your face lit up in realization, oh God, this is what I sound like, but way more often.
No, my face lit up because I was like, he's doing it. The student has become the teacher. He's
No,
learning. Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
that's not
dude.
what
Yeah,
happened.
I was stoked that you were getting involved in the movement.
Shut
Having
up.
a little fun on mic. No, I definitely wasn't judging. If anything, it was like I'm surprised I didn't wipe away a single tear. Because I remember that because when you did it, I did go, and me
Yeah,
and
you
Becker locked eyes through the screen, and I
you
was
went
like,
pingo.
yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. I
All
mean, that's
right.
the thing. It wasn't that you were doing any specific voice. It's just that you were so good at voices. I was just glad that you were letting your song sing to the world because you're the
All
king of
right.
voices.
Shut up. All right, get going with the last couple days.
Well, as our dear, valued, beautiful listeners, these, just the tens of thousands of individual waves that we float upon because they carry us. You know, if we're Washington crossing the Delaware, they're the canoe. All right. And you know who the haters are? They're the redcoats. And we're bringing all the hell upon them. And guess what? I have wooden teeth. Okay. Lund is wasn't like John Adams a quarter black or something? Who's the guy? Oh, Hamilton's black allegedly now.
Yeah.
Didn't
I
they give
guess
that
I
to
don't
him?
know. Becker
Yes.
knows.
Yes.
So they just had a black guy in like 1775 in there doing the
Yes.
worm. That doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense based on what I know about our fucking founding fathers.
I think he was half or quarter black.
He did a solid white voice, and they were like, "Hey, he's one of us."
He
That
put
was
on the
like me at
powdered
Hyenas.
wig. He just looked like he had a solid tan.
He acted like he couldn't dance. He couldn't
Yeah, he was
do the
only.
worm. He was like, "Oh, I can't figure out this damned worm maneuver."
They figured it out
Damn
because he was the only one with his wig underneath a wave cap.
it.
His wig was permed, and they were like, "There's something about that Hamilton cat that doesn't jive with my flow."
Okay, so you were supposed to recap the last 2 days, and you went back to 1765.
Well, that's where it starts. Yeah.
Okay.
So honestly, it does because like my mom's family came over and they were like rich. And allegedly, and this is, I don't want anyone to yell at me or be mad at me because this is just a historical fact. Allegedly, my mom's family, the Taylors of at that point, Virginia, had the manifest from the ship and they purchased the real life figure who Kunta Kinte was based off of. All right. That's a thing that my family has talked about for generations now. I'm not proud of
Proudly.
it. No, I'm not proud of it.
Everybody was bragging at the party. Oh yeah, well we have Amistad in our backyard.
So anyway, but then also, if you want to go that far back, which I know you guys do, bye Becker, we love you. Thank
Becker's
you.
leaving. Back to the drive-through with you, Becker.
I know.
Yeah.
Those square burgers aren't going to make themselves.
Yeah, you better don't forget to steam those burgers, Becker. They're not supposed to cook on the grill. Becker's gone. Now we can finally get to the bottom of this. Did he have a band-aid on his forehead?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Also,
Anyway, so yeah, and
I
then
don't really look at him. I look at you.
that's sweet of you. I can't look at you, or else all the blood will rush from my brain to my cock. Because I'm so wildly pingo for your sweet round head. No, but then my dad's family, not his mom, but his father, they were all Scots-Irish slaves. They were indentured servants. So we've been here since day one. And then, of course, my dad's mom, America, landed on her. Her people have been in the caves of Mexico mule skinning for years and years. So anyway, yes, it does go all the way back, Lund.
I can't wait for you to connect these dots, you psycho.
Do you know your family's lineage?
Kim did one of the 23andMe or something, and because forever we thought it was just four, like the four grandparents were each one thing, mostly Irish, Norwegian on my dad's side, Ukrainian, Armenian on my mom's side, but there's a lot more than that going on. We have a lot of Ashkenazi Jew in the
That's cool.
bloodstream. So
Nice.
yeah, I don't know where we're from, except for Haigui was from Ukraine. Fuck, I don't even know.
War-torn Hungary, right?
No, Ukraine or Armenia. She fled a genocide. They both had solid genocides. I think she was Armenian, and she was the one that got brought over here by a Christian missionary and lived her adult life here in the
Brought
States.
over here by a missionary and swiftly put in the missionary position to pump
No,
out your family.
doggy only. The Armenian dogs weren't allowed to go face to face with their Christian saviors.
And here you are hating God, but yet they saved your beautiful grandmother. Wow. The holes in this thing.
I agree.
I agree. My sister tried to do 23andMe and they said that it didn't work because she had to do 24andMe. She's got that extra one she doesn't tell anyone about.
Extra. Gui all about it.
Oh yeah, so
the last
Emily.
2 days, let's get caught up. Let's skip
okay
the last 250 years of human history.
Yeah, there was a lot of bad stuff in there. All right, I mean, let's think about it.
Why did you start with your family's lineage?
Well, there was westward expansion, there was manifest destiny, those were bad, but yet also Davy Crockett and Daniel Boone, pretty cool, down there at the Alamo getting their shit packed in. All right, that was a fun time. What else happened in those crazy 250 years? Rock and roll took the airwaves. A certain farmer's son down there in Memphis, Tennessee, danced a brand new way, and he brought all the pussy juices onto the floor at the Ed Sullivan Show. World War I, and then the sequel, which was a blockbuster smash.
World War I, good. World War II, bad.
It was bad. I mean, World War I, dude, no one ever talks about all the people who had to fight in mud. Have we ever talked about the mud fighting?
I still haven't watched All Quiet on the Western Front, even though you say it's your favorite war movie.
I mean, it was an easy lock for Best Picture. I have no idea how it didn't win. It was transcendent. It rocked me. Yeah, dude.
Rocked, I mean, what shocks.
Yes. What won last year?
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Most overrated movie in the history of film. Anyway, so yeah, a bunch of crazy crap happened. Somewhere along the way, someone realized that you could mix water and borax and make slime. That was a big deal. So anyway, Thursday, my fast forward. Thursday, my beautiful wife, my life partner, my strongest ally, and my most feared potential enemy. I think that's what a good marriage is built on. You have to really be afraid of what your partner can do to you, like the capabilities. And I've known since day one that Emily could definitely get away with killing me. She's smart enough, she's pretty enough, she's conniving enough to make it look like I was attacking her, you know? Or
she could have a kill room somewhere in your house that you don't even know about. That's just ready to go. The plastic is up. There's no she doesn't have any DNA in there yet. It is easily scrubbed post murder. She's got a plan.
And I'm just like so out of it and aloof most of the time that she for sure could just like, she could turn my office into a kill room while I was like on the couch watching Grown Ups 2. By the way, holds up. All right.
They're having fun and it comes across.
Dude, it's such a good movie. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Sandler is just like pablum for me and it makes me feel good. But I watched Grown Ups 2 recently, and it was really good. Earlier this week. Patrick didn't like it, but he's dumb as hell.
Patrick doesn't like something else that's good. Monster Squad. No, Drop Dead Fred. He said that sucks.
We should probably do like a rewatch of Drop Dead Fred, you and me, because I haven't watched it in a while.
He won't do it.
I don't want him to do it. I'm saying you and me. Let's see if it holds up, because I've been really fucking flying the Fred flag for a while with Pat. And he's like, it sucks. It's for babies. And I'm like, your fucking skull didn't fully form when you were born, and they had to take your floating rib out and put it in the top of your head.
Is he coming to San Diego?
No, that's just the boys.
Good.
By the way, What a good time for plugs. If you live anywhere near Los Angeles, if you live anywhere on the bottom half of California, why don't you come out July 6th to the Brea Improv, where, hey, if it's 550 people, we've got 12% of the room sold. So it'll be a good show no matter what. They'll probably curtain it off like when you don't fill out a theater. But come out July 6th to that. And then the 7th and 8th, you can see my dirty ass in San Diego at Mic Drop Comedy featuring Lund on the ones and twos and Chris Charpentier hosting, which we'll see how that goes. And then come see me in Detroit, the 14th and 15th, Detroit, Michigan, at the Detroit House of Comedy. That's the end of the plugs. Also, we don't have an ad this week, so shut up. All right? You don't get a bitch about us reading ads so we can put fucking food in Becker's bowl. You know how much it costs me to pay to feed Lund and Becker on a daily basis? I'm in the red. I am floating upside down in a pool of debt because these guys are hungry.
All
Am I
right.
wrong? Are you hungry?
No, I had a couple donuts with my coffee.
Okay, so you had food already, which is good.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll get an invoice for those donuts here in a minute.
I'm full.
So Thursday, the fam comes in. I love the
Why?
fam. What's up?
Why?
Because Emily is done with residency. Emily is officially done with her residency. She is a board certified family medicine doctor. I guess she was already board certified, but they throw a little party anyway for her. So shout out to MT, who I fear the wrath of and love the rack of. Huh? That was in the speech I made. No one liked it.
The board was not pleased.
Yeah, they had to change the name to BORED. So the Toon Squad comes up. I think that Emily's family got in Wednesday. Yeah, and then Hannah and Susu arrived Thursday morning, and my dad picked them up. So Wednesday night we have a nice night. Everyone's chill. No one's ill. Thursday comes around. Hannah and Susu show up. Susu's obsessed with me. She can't get enough of me. I love her so much that it makes me nervous that I've never loved anything as much as her before this. It's very weird. It rocks me. Dude, last night, I know I'm jumping around, but this was nuts.
Well, as long as
Last
you
night-
stay in the last couple days, I think that's good.
Okay. That's fair. I can do that for you.
Don't go back to 1640 just yet.
Well, that was when the Protestant Reformation happened. So
I will say this. I rewatched Dynamite Kid's Dark Side of the Ring, and his wife said that he didn't hold his first daughter until she could walk because he was terrified of like dropping her.
Yeah.
And now that you get caught up in the action or whatever the first couple times you watch something like that, but this time I was like, wait, what? He didn't hold his daughter. Like, did he not touch his daughter until she was 1.5? Like, that's not good. She's not going to remember that, but it seems like it would come out somehow with some type of nervous anxiety, something. You freak out, your dad doesn't touch you for 2 years anyway.
Well, that's the new thing in like parenting is you're supposed to go full skin contact with the baby immediately.
I know.
That's why there's all those pictures of like the baby laying on the mom's chest, her hooters exposed to the baby, and the dad takes his shirt off. Dad's wang is out, his balls are out. Yeah. If he's hard, he's not allowed to be the dad. He's not allowed to sign the birth certificate. Dude. Push. One more push. Here she is. Here's little baby, beautiful Jessica. Here you go, mommy. Oh, Daddy, you want to hold her? Yeah, hold on. What are you doing? Just hold on. What, sir, you're completely nude. Yeah, I know. I read all the baby books. All right. I'm going to be the world's best dad. It starts right now. Hour 0. Give me that baby.
I read Dynamite Kids books, so wake me up when she's walking around.
Yeah, wake me up when she knows my name. She can say it aloud.
It's crazy.
So Well, now whenever like, Emily's friends have all had a bunch of babies this year. So now when the first time I hold them, I do take my shirt off. And that's crazy. Everyone says it's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, crazy enough to work. Get over here. But the issue is they latch. Because I got them heavier than a lot of their moms do. And don't forget that.
You alpha them.
Yeah, I'm like, look at these
Alpha the
guys, huh?
mom. I'm your
Look at
mom
these.
now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's a little honey mustard on each one. I don't know why they're latching.
Yeah, this is crazy. Sam, what's that in your pocket? Why do you have a bunch of Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce? Shut up. Shut up and watch how a man holds your baby.
Why don't you take care of that boner real quick, Dad, so that you can see your kid grow up?
Yeah, the dad's hard because he's watching his baby latch on me. He's like, what is going on? Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is fucked.
Yeah.
This wasn't in the books.
Yeah, they have to redo the Spock book, the Dr. Spock book, and add a Sam T amendment. Look. Oh. But yeah, last night me and Emmy, we're up here in Steamboat doing a victory lap for Emmy with her family. And Susu's crib, her pack and play is in our room because it's like the bedroom and she goes to bed early. So then we sneak in later on and go to bed. Well, last night we were all exhausted, so we went to bed super early. So we put her to bed. We wait about 15 minutes and then we come in. And we come in and we lay down and she's still awake, but she doesn't know we're in there. So she's just living this little private Susu world. She's over there talking to herself and singing little songs and murmuring. Dude, it was the most precious thing I've ever heard in my life. Just her, just thinking she's alone, just doing her thing. I mean, it was like angel song. It must be like the way like people feel when like they hear monks chant. I was just so moved, dude. It was nuts.
Crying again, hard as
Didn't
ever.
cry. I was all cried out after this weekend. But holy shit, just when you think you're like numb and jaded, then you hear your fucking niece. She's not even my kid, you know? I don't have to take any heat for her. If she fucking blows it in a big way, I'm not showing up to court. I'll be right there next to her in the passenger seat.
I'm excited to see little Eli tomorrow.
Oh, you get Eli access tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm flying out tomorrow.
Shit, dude, that rules.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be in LA all week?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, cool. You can pick me up at the airport on the 5th.
No, I'm busy.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? If you're busy with your nephew, I say Powder River, let her buck, baby. I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna meet Eli. I'm gonna have no Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce in my pocket. Don't worry.
Yeah. Also, he's 4, so
Well,
I
if
don't
he
know
latches,
that it
you know what that means.
would.
He's
a
gay.
jerk. He's a little jerk.
Hey, Eli, your month is over, buddy. All right. He's a jerk. Oh shit. So yeah, we have the they throw a big ceremony for Emily and all of the other graduates at the Rio Grande restaurant in Fort Collins. And David Bory comes up, my sister, Mel, my dad. You know, there's a lot of heavy hitters at that table. And the bar is open. All right. So they didn't know what kind of fucking chainsaw with legs was walking into that goddamn little ceremony. But whew, I step up there. It's margaritas right away. You know, I'm the only person double fisting. Well, not the only person. Everyone at my table's double fisting. So we're getting into it. So by the time Emily goes up, I'm a lot more tanked than I hope to be on a Thursday night while the sun's still up. All right. I'll say
Well,
that
and
right now.
you didn't drink in Texas.
No, I popped the seal that night.
Blood work Tuesday. You didn't drink
Also,
Wednesday night?
No, my blood work is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did it. Mission accomplished. We proved who the real jerk is to that insurance company.
Yeah, you got one over on them for sure.
Yeah. So by the time so they all make speeches, And Emily has to go up to make a speech. She has to do 2 speeches. One as like she gives an award to like the best resident, or I mean the best attending. So she gets up there at 6:30. I'm fucking crying, of course. I'm a mess. I'm just sitting at the table doing the thing like I did at my wedding where I'm trying not to cry, which is just this face.
Failing. Yeah, trying to be strong. I'm a big boy.
Boys
Boys don't cry. Robert Smith
making
said
that noise. Yeah. I don't need gender reaffirming care. So I'm just like grunting, and Sophie's like, please just cry. You sound so stupid. You sound like a real jerk.
gross.
Yeah. She's like, just let it out. Stop grunting. So, but then Emmy has to go last for her like main speech, because they all make speeches. So she gets up there and she doesn't tell me what her speech is going to be. I was like, I don't want to know your speech. I just want to see it. So she gets up there and I have to move to the back of the room because I'm too prominently seated. I know I'm going to be a mess. And she gets up there, dude. Can you hear me? I moved around.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, dude.
You can't hear me. Because you moved slightly.
Yeah.
Everything fell apart.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right,
Can you hear
cool.
me?
Yeah, we're good. My foot was asleep.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
Now it's happening again. What the fuck?
You moved.
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
What's going on?
Can you hear me now? You punk bitch.
Hold on, dude.
You stupid jerk.
Hold on, dude.
Freak of nature. No, I'm not going to hold on. I'm going to hold on. I got something I can hold on for you. Oh, he's crying. If you guys
He's not crying.
If you guys are just listening, he's crying. He's been just a well
This
of emotion.
is so effed, dude.
Why if you can hear me and I can hear you, then we're good, right?
I can hear. Oh my god. Hello?
Yo. Hello.
Hey.
What's wrong? Why are you crying? Why are you crying super hard?
Oh my god, this is so effed. Okay, talk.
Yes. Can you hear me? Do I sound weird?
We'll make a note of that. It was right around 28 minutes in. Anyway, Emmy gets up there to make her speech, and she doesn't tell me what she's going to do. And she opens by saying, I would like to quote one of the most famous entertainers alive, Calvin Brodus, the great Snoop Dogg, King Crip himself. And I would like to thank me for all those hard nights working. And I'd like to thank me for studying and past the point of sanity. And she does this like huge speech where she just keeps thanking herself, and she's killing. She's killing, dude.
What was the Snoop Dogg quote?
Snoop Dogg did the same thing where he like won a Grammy or something, and he was like, I'd like to thank me, because everyone else thanks all their friends and family,
Yeah, and Snoop was like, I did all of this.
Right, yeah. He doesn't thank the producers, So like everyone else is up there being a total like, open heart dwangus, being like, and I want to thank my Uncle Jim for that time he took me fishing,
For that time he didn't touch me.
Yeah, that time where he gave me $100 and said, don't tell anyone how you earned this. But yeah, Emmy crushed. And then we went across the street to the trailhead, and the drinks really started flowing. People's shirts got torn off their bodies. I drank a whole pitcher of beer in like 30 seconds. That was a bad call.
What the hell? The video just shows you sipping on it. Why isn't there a second
one?
Oh,
that was the second pitcher.
Oh, okay. Well,
I didn't show that one.
Should have gotten video.
So Sophie so I have like some lost time. I think I was abducted. I've got like Fred and Rosemary West, or whoever that interracial couple that got abducted in Maine. Let's just say the aliens got me for a while. All right. So Sophie was like, yeah, you like had the picture and then you walked to the front of the room and then you came back and the picture was gone. So you just like yourself in 30 seconds, which is truly insane. It's like, yeah, that is nuts. But Bori and Mel said at one point, I grabbed someone by the head, like the top of their head, and just moved them to the side out of my way.
That's my move.
It is your move. Yes. I'm not moving ever again. Look, I'm frozen.
Don't move.
I won't move. Yeah, I did the head push. I did the Lund face mush. And it was the talk of the night, apparently. I don't remember that again because I think I got hit with the Men in Black a little bit. I got hit with the memory eraser.
Yeah.
I had mushed someone. I guess I threatened someone, and then Emily called an Uber. So yeah, everyone else was blowing it.
Okay. After I burped, it said Zoom thing popped up and said playing music. Set up professional audio in audio settings. I've never seen that before. That was a melodic belch.
So yeah, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, on Thursday I blew it very bad.
You showed your ass.
Thursday was my fruit throwing night, but I was in a bar with all of her co-workers and residency class and advisors. Interesting.
And all the dead babies that they aborted.
Yeah, they hung them up on the wall. They made a garland of them. That was pretty weird. Huh. Well, so the next morning I woke up at 9 a.m. because I had to go throw a party for my wife. And man, if there was a fire alarm on that day, I would have pulled it. I would have said, everyone out. No.
All day was just bullshit. No,
so Friday was great, but I was so hungover. I guess I drank beer out of someone's bowler cap. That was another thing I allegedly did. Some guy was wearing like a fedora or a bowler, and I guess I took it off and poured beer in it and drank out of it.
Did he give his permission, or did you just do it?
This was all like told to me secondhand.
Yeah, so you don't know how he felt about it.
I imagine he wasn't stoked because then he had to put a wet hat back on his head.
Right, but if maybe that's his move, maybe he was feeling it, and so it was like, it added to the fun of the party. You know what I mean? Like some people will they'll be a part of something for the greater good.
Maybe I just forced it upon him.
Right, I'm curious, and we'll probably never know, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, unless he starts listening.
Oh boy.
What is that, the donut and the coffee burps?
I mean, I burp pretty much regardless of what's going on, but yeah. I keep slamming waters on the pod because I like being hydrated. I don't want to get dried out and sound like a crusty old mummy of a bitch.
I'm worried to move at all, to get my water or do anything.
Don't move. Don't even blink. Don't breathe. Just be funny. And
I'm trying.
So we're on Friday. So you had to start like what? I wasn't there to sweep the yard, but you had to sweep the backyard. You had to.
Well, Keith D swept the yard because he couldn't do anything else.
You told him there was a quarter out there.
Yeah.
He had to find it with a broom, and sure enough, he ended up.
There's some Disco Biscuits tickets somewhere in this yard. Oh, dude, I'll do it. Keith had a bunch of highlights this evening. But yeah, so anyway, I had to go get a keg. I had to get a cake. I had to get all the food. Shout out to Music City Hot Chicken in Fort Collins for giving us like 60% off. Listen to this. So I get all this hot chicken, all these chicken tenders, every available flavor, and I bring them in, enough to feed 100 people. We're talking like 144 chicken tenders. All right. Wow. That sounds like a pretty cool move, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's a nice thing for a guy to do.
Yeah.
When it's time to eat the tenders, Katerina and Emily are up my ass. My sister too. There's no sauces. They didn't put any sauces in there. Oh my God, how are you supposed to eat all these tenders without a gallon of ranch dressing? So I was like, I don't care. I could not give less of a shit if you guys have sauce.
Choke on them.
Take your fucking teeth out, put ponytails in, pin your ears back, and eat some tenders right now. I don't care. I'm like $1,200 in on this party, and you guys are pissed there's no fucking ranch dressing.
Run them under the
Oh my god! So
faucet.
Katerina calls Music City Hot Chicken, and she comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna talk to the manager. This is fucked up." And I'm like, "They took $200 off the fucking bill. Do not complain to the manager." And Emily's like, "No, they know what they did. They
No,
blew
this
it
is
so
bull.
bad."
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Brent Gill steps up because he got a new BMW that he put like an Escalade engine in, which we all pretended was cool and that we gave a shit about it.
Yeah,
We all knew
been,
what that
it's
meant and like
it's
why it meant something to him.
it's been his whole life for the last 3 years or whatever.
Yeah, and he finally gets to show it off to the boys. And as soon as he starts revving the engine in front of the neighbor's house, they come out and they're like, "Our twin infants are sleeping." He
Our
just kept
Twinfants.
our twin infants are asleep.
It saves time.
So Bill steps up. He's like, "I'll go buy the sauce, or I'll go pick up the sauce." I was like, "Thanks, dude," because he likes driving. So he goes. He gets pulled over immediately, which was hilarious.
80 and a 80 and a 30.
80 and a 12. Um, I think it was looking 65 when actually 36. I think is what we got pulled over for. So he comes back and he's like, "Hey, dude, can you Venmo me?" And I was like, "For what?" And he's like, "This was like $70 of sauce." And I was like, "What the absolute fuck?"
Oh my god. Why didn't he go to Safeway and get 2 jugs of ranch?
Because the ranch at Music City Hot Chicken is made in-house, and it's Emily's favorite ranch. So Emmy needs her best ranch.
Get some
And
Lighthouse, bitch. Lighthouse
Get
in the
some
house, cunt.
ranch. Yeah, get some fucking Lighthouse Ranch like all the other jerks. You should pitch that as your new slogan.
I'm going to Sandpoint for the yearly sales and marketing meeting, so maybe I can I can drop that on them.
Dude,
We're taking over.
I forgot. You're doing a corporate for Lighthouse Ranch as the ranch guy?
Yeah, I'm doing an appearance as if I'm fucking
Anybody. Real dude. Yeah. Well, they have to know you. They have to know that you're the guy.
I doubled profits the last 2 quarters. No, I don't know. It would be funny if they all just like line up to blow me because I made them all look good. They're like, "You're a hit, baby. I bought a new car. I put an Escalade engine in that bitch."
You saved the company, Lund. Excuse me, ranch guy. I know how you actors are.
Yeah.
You're method ranch guy, aren't you?
I'm very excited to not do stand up for them. I think I'm just going to have to like wave and take pictures and be like, "Lighthouse in the house." I'm going to have to say that 12 times and then I get to go back to the hotel and jack off. It's going to be crazy.
We're sending Pat with you.
Yeah, we'll see.
We need footage of that for sure. We need ranch guy comes to life.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh my god.
That's a good
That'll
idea.
Be huge. So the keg now is $160. Now here, I need you to be my voice of reason on this.
Yeah.
Because I told the boys and they thought I was insane.
You've bought every napkin, you've bought every ounce of alcohol so far, right? All of the food.
Oh, dude, it's Costco, you know, it's Safeway. I had Sophie convinced that I shit in her car. That was fun. She was pissed for the whole ride back.
Oh, dude. Did you shit a little bit in the bed in Fort Worth?
When?
There was a mystery stain on your side of the bed. It looked like just a little smudge, just a little dollop of poop. And I don't know what else it could be. I didn't bend over and smell it, which normally I would do, but I didn't care enough. I didn't have to know. But it was on like the lip of the mattress, like as if you got out of bed, but you weren't nude. So there's that. But it looked like if you were nude and you had a little bit of shit in your ass and you like swung your legs out and then sat on the edge of the bed for a second, then got up. That's where it was.
I know the operation. I know how this works.
It looked like poop. I don't know what else it could have been. Brisket juice? I don't think so.
Well, I was gonna say, was it the brisket sauce? But there was no sauce on that
It
brisket.
was sauceless, dude.
It was sauceless, dude, indeed. And I
I don't know.
was
I don't know what it was.
I was wearing undies, even though you asked me, you were like, "Why don't you take your shirt off when you sleep next to me?" Remember that conversation?
Well, it wasn't when you sleep next to me. Actually, it was when you had your own bed. You're still sleeping in a shirt like you're afraid of the naked police showing up in the middle of the night.
Well, I do have that fear of like popping an aneurysm in my sleep, and then the fire department coming and being like, "Well, we can't move him; he's too gross." I've
Somebody get a
told you
shirt
that.
on this fucking wad of dead flesh.
It's like before we give him CPR, let's put a shirt on him, please. He's
Get
too
him in the
slippery for us to do
shower,
chest compressions.
rinse him off.
Yeah,
He's
please.
got
Stand him
brisket
up.
juice all over him.
We hope it's brisket juice. You know what? You know what it could have been, and it might have even been this. This is my hypothesis, and it's even worse than human shit. It could have been blood from my cyst.
Ugh.
Yes, because I have that cyst at the top of my butt,
And it was
and
leaking and reeking.
I don't know. Sometimes I wake up in our bed with Emily, and I'll be like Sunday morning. I'll roll over there to give her a smooch, see what's going on, and then she'll be like, "Hold on a minute. Is your cyst active?" And I'll be like, "No." And then she'll look over my side, and there's
No,
just
it
a
was
pool of
discharge.
blood.
Honorable discharge.
It's the most dishonorable discharge, dude. It's the worst. It's so bad. It's like afterbirth from like Satan being born. So it could have been. I mean, I've definitely stained our sheets a lot. Emmy will be like, "God damn it, Sam, your cyst ruined our sheets again." So
Oof.
maybe that was it.
Yeah, that makes more sense than like a perfect little paintbrush amount of shit out of your ass as you like forget to hold it in before you get on the toilet. Yeah, but it was scary because it was like we didn't need a bunch of Hershey's Kisses in here. But it was lighter than that. It was light brown. There was maybe a little reddish hue. So, all right, yeah, probably slightly less gross than than feces.
I'm
Is
sorry. I didn't know I was going to be on trial this episode. My bad. I would have had Bobby sitting next to me.
Well, yeah, I cut the stain out of the sheet and I sent it to a lab, so we'll know for sure in a couple of weeks.
Okay. Well, I better fucking lawyer up. I'm going to get Drew Morgan and Bobby Crane to come represent me.
And Wayman.
And Wayman. Yeah, I also talked to Wayman. So you don't have a lawyer in
The
this.
cream team.
I mean, you were in that bed a lot longer than I was, honestly. You could have.
It was like I say, it was on your side of the bed, on the edge of the bed. It was nowhere near where I could do any damage.
Yeah, but my flight was before yours. You and Pat could have done God knows what in there and made whatever stains.
No,
Did
I
Pat
almost
didn't-
and I almost got excited, but I saw the stain before he got into the bed. So he's cleared of any wrongdoing.
Damn it. I would love to blame Pat for turd in the bed. What?
Just Jason Wilhite.
Oh, what did he say?
The Jason Wilhite experience. He's just telling me about his fucking show in Colorado Springs and how he got Eddie Pepitone, and I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
How
Jesus.
many tickets can you even sell? Like 30?
Uh,
And he said, I
anyway.
said, how many tickets can you sell, at his venue? He goes, you mean the venue or the town? And I was like, what the fuck? That's what I just read. So sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm glad you're talking to Will Height instead of focusing on the pod right now.
I'm networking.
Yeah.
I'm
With
trying to get
Will
in.
Height.
I'm trying to get in there. But yeah, so fuck. Oh, you were asking about the fellas. You checked in with the
Listen
fellas.
to this. Okay.
Sorry.
I go to get the keg. All right, at Wilbur's Total Beverage. And the cashier is a trans woman. Awesome. No big deal. All for it.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
the biggest ally to trans women in the history of trans women. I've told Joe Rogan, to kiss it. Anyway, no one
You
can
said
ever be
that
mad at me.
you would suck a chick's dick.
I mean, let's not. I'm trying to be serious.
You said that.
I'm
You told Dr.
trying-
Drew that you would you would suck it from the back.
I told Adam Carolla, and he punched me in the throat.
He threw soup in your face.
Yeah, he's like, I have a thermos of soup on me at all times, just in case anyone says anything that pisses me off.
A thermos?
A thermos, yeah. What?
He's not the fucking villain of the Avengers. It's a thermos.
Is it thermos?
Thermos. You've said
thought it was
thermos
thermos.
your whole life, and nobody has corrected you.
I mean, I must have said the word thermos 5 times total in my whole life.
Thermos brand thermoses.
You know what?
Keep your hot and your cold.
I thought this would be the 1 hour that I had of salvation, but no. You're fucking climbing up the ranks for first place.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
With a thick field of competitors in the Dickhead Olympics, I am coming on strong. The dark horse.
God damn it. Yes. Thermos. I think it's thermos or thermos. It's probably
no, it's not. Way. It's one, and it's thermos.
It could be thermos for all we know. What do you know about job site soup containers?
I helped build the Empire State Building. I'm old, remember?
You climbed the Empire State Building and they shot you down, you ape.
Yeah, I brought an actress up there.
Who cares? It was Kristen Stewart. I was jealous. God,
she was into it.
What a great piece of ass she was.
What's Still wrong with her now?
Yes, me. Anyway, so the cashier, trans woman, says, okay, what kind of beer do you want in the keg? I said, I'd like light beer. What kind of light beer do you have? And she said, we have Coors Light or Bud Light. Yours is red and then yellow on the internet.
Okay, fuck. Let me just get my phone off of it.
Yeah, you don't want to miss any fucking Wilhite updates.
Also, Becker has weighed in and says, it's thermos. It's for sure thermos. It's Sam's connection, not you, Nathan. All right.
That's not true. I'm looking at my mine's rocking and rolling.
Can you see me? What?
I don't need either of you to do this to me right now. All right? Okay. I'm going to cut your heads off in Japan. No one's coming home from Japan. You're going to get eaten by koi fish.
What? So you're saying we're going to have a very tense weekend in San Diego where nothing happened, where there's just a threat of death looming over us?
Yes.
Okay, so I think you're better now.
I was always good.
Your connection, I mean, not you.
Hey, Becker, quit your fucking fake job. All right? Quit fleecing retirees and widows and come do this job instead. Mr. Tattletale listening.
He's chatting with Wilhite on my behalf. So, okay, Bud Light
represents you.
Bud Light or Coors Light for the keg?
Bud Light or Coors Light, she asks. And there's a moment that passes, and I say, Bud Light, of course.
You got peer pressured.
I wanted to look like an ally in that moment. I wanted to. It was like in American History X, where he takes his shirt off and shows everyone he has a swastika in the prison yard. It was like that, but the complete opposite. Well, I wanted to show her I did not have a swastika or any hate in my heart, so I said Bud Light.
You took your shirt off and you go, "This is my mom on my chest, not a swastika."
I said, "This is my mom. Now, who's got a baby I can feed?" I mean, hold. I just mean hold. Was that insane? I wanted Coors Light. Also, the Bud Light was like $7 more expensive.
7? Well, yeah, I was gonna say neither of them are gonna be as cheap as Rolling Rock or fucking.
They don't have that. They don't have that at Wilbur's Total Beverage. They have Fat Tire. They have Old Aggie. They have a bunch of, Odell's beers.
Fancy kegs.
Yeah.
Gross.
But was I dumb to? I mean, I told David Borean, he's like, "Is that what it's like to be a white guy? You just go around doing stuff you don't want to do because you're worried everyone's gonna be mad at you." And I was like, yes, you finally get it. 100% yes. That's what it's like, dude.
I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world to get Bud Light, but I wouldn't feel weird about it. Cool, $7. Also, I doubt that the trans cashier would have cared unless you would have gone Bud Light. Ew, that's for jerks. And then Coors Light forever. You know what I mean? There's not two options there.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I ran it by everyone and everyone said I was insane.
Yeah, you sound like me overthinking shit.
I know. I pulled a Lund. That's what everyone said. It's like, whoa, you're pulling a Lund.
But also, yeah, maybe that was the right move. Get Bud Light. Who cares? Drink it.
It
Suck the
was the
cashier's
dumbest.
dick and get out of there.
we, we tried to make Negronis because we had a bunch of gin. They tasted like paint thinner. That was bad. So we made a bunch of gin and juice that, of course, no one had.
Big
I
pool.
mean, this party started at 4. It went till 2:30 a.m. And there was an hour to an hour and a half of that where we were all just like reeling with existential dread because someone's like cousin just died. It was gnarly, man. It was a gnarly time. But the more I
So
think about it, the less I think that anyone really fucked up besides me.
well, oh, you're saying most of the negativity was in the stress of getting everything ready, and then the actual
think
party was smooth
so.
sailing.
I think the actual party ruled. Huh.
But you,
Man,
well,
my
you
uncle
said
Tom told Pollock jokes for like 3 hours. That was fun.
that's way too long.
I know, but he held court. We were all gathered around. He just like stepped up to the plate and kept whacking dingers. It was nuts. Dude, my Uncle Tom was like the MVP. Bobby showed up, Bobby Crane, and I was kind of bummed. I thought you were going to show up too secretly, like you'd planned something, but Bobby showed. And that ranch dressing, Bobby had a big beard, and his hair was all long, and he dipped a big chicken tender in there, and he ate it, but he got ranch dressing all in his beard and hair. And my Uncle Tom came around the corner, and I was like, Uncle Tom is my buddy Bobby. And he's like, hey, Bobby, you got cum all over your face. And then went in the bathroom.
What are you, Polish?
Yeah. What are you, a Polish jerk? What's going on here? You're a Polish jerk. That means you're straight, right? Anyway, Tom Halverstadt, nice to meet you. Yeah, my Uncle Tom was like, he was explaining what WAP and Dago meant,
Oh boy.
and people were starting to get nervous. And he's like, yeah, but honestly, at the greenhouse, I got like 65 WAPs working for me. I'm a big friend of the WAPs. I employ a lot of them. So it's like, okay, all right.
What's Dago
Guess he's
from?
all right.
Becker probably
Dago.
knows. He loves that.
I know what it means.
Because
Well,
WAP
Tom
is
explained it.
without papers, but
Without
what's
papers. Dago is a bastardization of the name Diego.
Dago? Oh, weird.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
Okay.
Mhm.
Of course, it's okay to say both of those because
Is it?
Italians were fascist. No, I felt weird because I started
Okay.
thinking of all the other terms that can be used that we avoid because
Oh,
we
I
care.
don't say any of those.
But yeah, Italians, they're taking it on the chin for the next, probably 50 years, and then maybe they'll get some respect.
Yeah, they're like the only handsy guys left that get away with it.
Yeah, it's their culture to just goose.
The goose, grope, gronk. Oh yeah, then my Uncle Tom also was like, my Aunt Julie was like, oh, these flowers are great because I got a bunch of flowers for Emily, and he was like, yeah, those are good. Too bad they're not peonies. And my aunt went, Tom, stop it, and then walked away. And I was like, what was that all about? And he's like, oh, whenever I bring home peonies, that means I'm getting laid. It's like, ugh, stop. Go outside with the fellas, Uncle Tom. Save that shit for the shop. All right, I don't want to hear it right now.
Have a smoke.
Yeah, he fired him up. So he was an MVP. My cousin Annie, very pregnant. That was fun.
Also smoking.
Yeah, she was chewing. She evolved. She put some dips in. Sophie did like 3 costume changes. That was fun.
That was your move.
Not this year. I wasn't allowed.
You floated it and it got denied.
Emmy kept being like, this is not our going away party. This is my graduation. So don't make it about you.
And then Sophie
I,
was allowed to make it about her.
Well, Sophie's a girl. Hannah did a cool costume change. Sophie's friend Olivia got in on the action.
Dumped him out.
A lot of dumping.
Something happened. You burped and it fucked up your whole setup. What a jerk. What a fucking idiot. He can't hear me, but he's crying again. God, it's been a tough week for old Sam T.
God, I'm fucking crying over here.
He's crying. He's latching.
I'm latching myself while I'm crying.
Latching
Suck
onto
sucking.
Your last shred of hope.
God, this sucks, dude.
Yeah, I wanted to be up there, but
Sure.
also I had several things I needed to do down here. I did one thing. I had a little freak out a couple days ago, so that sucked.
What was your freak out about?
Just constantly feeling like I'm behind, like everybody's mad at me. Just mostly made up, but
Not totally, mostly.
the stress is real.
What are you behind on? Feeding crows? I mean, there's nothing going on down there.
No, I mean, yeah, I haven't even tried to get crows up in here. We have a bag of peanuts just looking at me, taunting me, reminding me of all the shit I need to be taken care of instead of watching The Bear, which we finished season 2. It was good.
Thank God. Bro, just cross the crow thing off your honeydew list. No one cares about it.
I got to do it.
All right, do it then. Please do it. I don't want you feeling bad.
Well, I do. So, and I texted Emily what I thought was funny and apologetic, and she hasn't responded, so that's rude.
Or she was mad at you.
Good.
Yeah, because she knew you had nothing going on down there.
I do have stuff going on. Also,
Lay it out, item by item.
When I leave, Megan is just here, and has a lot of shit going on, and it's tough for me to be gone. And it's okay for me to be gone if I'm working, if I'm doing stuff. To go to a party, it's like, yeah, I should probably stay home because everybody's going to be fine up there without me. But down here, I'm important. Up there, I'm just a little fucking shit smudge on the edge of the bed.
Yeah, you're just another turd in the cosmic bowl. Well,
oh, God.
We missed you. Bobby showed up and then left.
So Bobby was there for 40 minutes.
Yeah, Bobby was here for, I don't know, 4 hours. He put in some FaceTime. That was sweet of him.
Studying.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of all the things that are on your to-do list that were more important than coming to the party.
I'm still trying to get caught up with the fucking Patreon shit, and I'm almost there. I have a website that is non-existent / redirects to Donald Trump's website, and I tried to figure out how to undo that. Couldn't. And now, like, I thought that I had the domain, and after like 4 days of being like, okay, I got to get into this, everybody is like, oh, the domain's available. And it's like, why? What the fuck? And so I need to do that.
Who was it? Ball Soup that did that awesome prank on you? I mean, he hit you up a bunch, just go to those messages and follow his advice.
I tried to do what he told me to do. It didn't work. I also am trying to figure out my special, and that has been like a series of random micro decisions that add up to being annoying. I just want it to come out.
That is the worst. I feel for you on that.
And yeah, just being, I'm about to be gone for a week. I'm about to be gone for most of July. So I was trying to get shit ready with Megan. She's supposed to have this bike coming. Well, it's a trike, 3 wheels, electric trike. And I want it to come so that I don't have to worry about her having to walk to and from work when she may need to get 4 gallons of milk. How's she supposed to get it there without a trike?
She does love milk.
For the coffee shop, they need milk.
Oh, I thought it was just for her.
Not for the house. No. Okay. We're not huge milk drinkers.
I don't know.
You do know what
goes on down there.
You do know.
Dude, your life down there is happens without my knowledge, which means it happens without my consent. I'm like the judge from Blood Meridian when it comes to your alone time. And I don't like it. I want to have eyes on you at all times. I want to be approving or making fun of you. That's what it has to happen.
Oh, it happens. It's about to happen. I'm about to see you for 6 days.
It's going to be awesome, dude.
Or wait, you get in on the 5th? So yeah, we'll get some time.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait to paddle your little rump. Me and you and Adam Carolla, that's going to be sick.
I don't want to hang out with Adam Carolla. I want to hang out with Toyota Corolla.
You have to do Corolla with me.
LA's biggest drag queen. You're doing that, what, on the 5th?
I think so, yeah.
I could plug my special.
I will.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, don't plug my special. Oh, shit, he'll love it. It's called Soup's On. He loves soup.
He does. He keeps it in his thermos.
I'm a man in his eyes because I reference soup in the title of my special.
Shit. So anyway, all in all, party was fun. Took Susu to the pool today. Drove up to Steamboat today or yesterday. Got up here. My hangover kicked in brutally. Had to go to dinner. She headbutted me right in the nads. That sucked.
When you were like nauseous as hell.
Yeah, we went to a grill your own steak restaurant in Steamboat, and as I was like walking back from the grill for honestly the umpteenth time to check my steak, she rushed me and hit me right in the nads with her fucking big bulbous head, and that was awful.
It's like a big, like normal, like cut of steak as opposed to like Korean barbecue where it's little slices.
Yeah, I got like a fucking 15-ounce bone-in ribeye.
Ooh yeah.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was real good. So yeah, she's nuts. I love her. Took her to the pool today. That was awesome. Everything is good. Just like yesterday, I just had the weight of the world on the back of my neck, and it was pushing me down to eat my own turd, and I hated it.
Well, and so
Quit talking to Wilhite.
I could obviously no, I'm fucking with my water bottle. It's different.
Okay.
So
Same.
I don't know if
an object that can't help you.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I could definitely make fun of you for freaking out about having to run 4 errands, and I'm not because I love you.
Well, hey, we're in completely different hemispheres when it comes to capabilities, man. You had a tough time going into a gas station, all right? I threw a party for like 100 people.
It wasn't 100 people. There were 17 people there.
No, there was probably in waves at least 120 people who came through.
And how many people did you think should not have been there? How many people surprised you by showing up? Where you were like, what the hell?
The people who did show up, who I didn't expect to show up, were all comedians who came after Jokechella. So that was fine. But there were people who I thought should have been there earlier who didn't show up until very late. Noah Reynolds. Noah came up after Jacob Rupp and Miriam shows, even though he could have come up with the 4 other people I said I could give him a ride. Yeah. But he didn't come up until like 1 a.m. and he stayed for an hour and a half and barely entertained me or told me any funny stories or did any cool bits. It's like, Noah, I need you here so I can turn to you and look. I got Keith D in one corner who's doing the dumbest shit ever. And then I need you over there being nervous and afraid. And I didn't have that. I didn't have the yin to my Keith D yang. Thank God Bori was there. Bori's just my rock. I can show up. I can see him. His whole butt's out. It's awesome. There's various times I walked into the living room and Bori was on the couch, and it's like, well, there's the whole side profile of his ass, and his shorts are right around like, if it was the clock, if his ass was a clock, his shorts are at like 2 o'clock right now. There's just his whole ass just on my couch, and that's like, all right, some things never change. I like that.
2 o'clock doesn't make sense.
2 o'clock, yeah, 4 o'clock.
Okay.
If you think about it, it's like his shorts are like right here.
Yeah, the bottom
is right here.
They're low.
They're low as hell. They're off. They're effectively off.
Is he a new man with the CPAP setup because he's getting real sleep?
Yes, his CPAP, his Brazil experience. I want to get him on a Patreon to tell us about Brazil because it was very restorative for him. But yeah, the CPAP. If you need a CPAP machine, get it because he's getting REM sleep finally. He's the dog.
Yeah, he. I asked him that. Actually, like that specific question, like, do you feel tired all the time? Because I know, like, my basic understanding of sleep apnea, of snoring, is that if you have sleep apnea, you don't get good sleep. And he was like, I don't know, I feel good. But it's like he didn't know how good he could feel with REM sleep. So that's great.
He does not know what it feels like to be rested until
he was like kicking ass, busy, like he wasn't like blowing it, even though he was, I'm sure, like tired often. He's lucky he didn't get sick all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how deep of a dive we should go on to Bori's health. Oh yeah, Keith D, pre-diabetic, so that's cool. And he kept looking at everyone's blood work. That was like her fun party trick she did. So that was fun.
Emmy did?
Yeah, she's like, pull up your blood work. I'll tell you what's wrong.
Why did everybody have their blood work on their phone?
because people go to the doctor.
Okay.
You have access to your health records through your like app that you're on, you know?
Well, it'd be nice if I could know my blood type, but apparently that's a medical mystery that nobody can solve. They took my blood and I was like, oh yeah, you have my medical records right there on the computer, I would imagine. Any chance you could tell me my blood type? And they were like, no. I was like, okay, great. What the what the fuck? My mom forgot because she doesn't care. I forgot because
Don't care.
I have to do this crow thing. And it's fucking crazy. I asked long ago when I had to go, I think I had to get it was to get whatever shots you need before I went to see little Eli come out of his mom's vajay.
You saw that live?
No, I'm kidding.
That's gross.
When I went out there for his birth, I had to get whatever shots you get. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, hey, you're in front of a computer with my medical records pulled up ostensibly. Can you tell me my blood type? And she's like, no, I don't have access. What the fuck? Okay. So I guess I'll just bleed. I'm bleeding. I've been bleeding for 5 years and nobody can tell me what blood I need to replenish myself with.
Well, you should just bleed into some like unflavored soda water and you'll have your own cherry Coke because your blood's sweet as hell. You got jerk blood. I love you. We should sign this off. Any closing words of wisdom for me?
I love you too. Maybe we
I have
should.
some wisdom for you.
Okay.
Join the Patreon, Lund. I need you to sign up.
I'm
I want
in
$5 a month from you to go into you. Join that Patreon. It was, it's the first of the month. You probably forgot your card lapse. Get back in there. Patreon.com/Chubby Behemoth. A new video is going up tomorrow of Lucha Libre Laughs and me in Washington, D.C. bumping around, made by the great Pat Richardson.
Oh, dude, it's
Join
funny.
the Patreon.
I only saw a little bit of it and it was funny.
It's funny, man. I mean, it's just we're doing a lot of cool stuff up there. And we appreciate you. And we just got it. We got more mouths to feed now. We got to start paying Pat. Lund needs more peanuts that he never uses for his crow scheme. Becker, whatever he does,
getting involved.
Yeah.
You plugged San Diego. I'm gonna plug Savage Henry Comedy Club next weekend, July 14th and 15th in beautiful Eureka, California. I will be there. I think it's one show each night. It's a beautiful club. It's right by the water. We can go put our toes in the ocean. Last time I was there, I didn't put my toes in the ocean like an idiot.
Oh yeah, you got to go. We got to
do that. We got to do that in San Diego too. Toes in the water.
Yeah, bro.
SavageHenryComedy.com, I believe, is the website. Shout out Chris Durant. He's going through some shit. Hopefully he'll be feeling better. I'm hoping I can see him. His head exploded is what happened. He got a little water in his ears. They say not to put Q-tips in your ear canal. I say get the water out before your head explodes. So be careful. Walk that line.
And if you live in Japan, hit us up. If you're a Japan listener, let us know. A couple of you have already reached out and given us some like fucking wild ideas. We're going to have a cameraman with us. We're shooting a little thing for a fairly large platform, one of the largest platforms in the world. So hit us up. Not YouTube, you dicks. All right. But join the Patreon so we got some spending money over there in Japan. We love you. Goodbye.
Oh yeah. Wait. Also, get coffee from my wife Megan.
Thank God I hung up already.
She bought Mutiny down here in Trinidad, and they're going to be shipping coffee to people. It's great coffee. There's a few options. So email her at MutinyOnMainStreet@gmail, and she'll explain to you your coffee options. And you can support my beautiful wife, Creech, the dog.